So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. You see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
Dude said you're watching Dope Living TV. What you watching? What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. It's Dope Living TV Live. That's Steve right there.
What's going on? Like I said, I'm your boy Steve, and this Dope Living TV Live. This Dope Living TV Live show, well, excuse me, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live show are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. If you don't like it,
Get your own damn show. Get your own damn show from your grandmama.
Hey, gee, what's going on, man? Did she put the locator on Tigger phone?
Ooh. That's just a bad situation all the way around, bro.
Man, what was going on? He was really trying to get that phone.
Bad situations all the way around.
Man, I mean,
and that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. You know, when you get in the spotlight, you're gonna have to watch every single thing you do. Why do you think I keep it low key, bro?
Just think. Did you see Scottie Pippen?
With his 23-year-old?
What? No. Let me say this. Now, we know Michael's son was dating on Larsa Pippen, which is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, you know, and his daddy Mike and your dad Mike and Scottie. But this is now what I'm paying attention to. Scottie say, forget that. So he didn't want to got him a 23-year-old. And I heard that that's Jeffrey's ex-girlfriend.
Wow.
No.
No. All I know is Scottie gonna be broke in a couple of years.
Man, that girl she looked 13.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing about Scottie. Let's be honest. How old is Mick Jagger? What, 81 years old? 81?
112?
Probably. But do you know his wife is like 32? And she had a baby.
Wow.
Then what about Bill Belichick?
Oh no, all these old dudes.
He's 70. And what? His girl, what, 25? 24,
That's
25
crazy.
years
Hey,
old?
ain't nothing. I hate to say it like this, but ain't nothing a 25-year-old can do for me.
Greg, how you talk on here, some people wouldn't believe that.
Man, I know. Yeah, you're right.
Wait, let's be honest. You say, look at me. Look at everybody. Now you saying ain't nothing that a 25-year-old woman can do for you.
Because I want thoroughbred. I want a stallion that already know them tricks.
No, you don't. You want. Hey, you know what? These young ones got more tricks than the old ones now.
Yeah, I don't need all that.
Hey.
I don't.
I mean, you know, you interchange them with seasons. You know, I don't know if it was a younger season.
Oh no, I ain't really changed no season. Now. Let's keep it 100, man. If I had to deal with a 20-something-year-old person, I can handle it. That ain't no biggie. But
I don't think
I don't want to.
I wouldn't want to do. That's like dealing with your child.
So how? What's the age? What's the age difference? How young would you date? Well, respectfully, because I know you're in a committed one right now, but
no, it ain't that. No, let's talk. But one thing you know, that's an odd question to me because I've always dated women older than me. I've never ever been into women younger than me.
Okay.
Never. I've never been into women younger than me. Never.
I think for me, it's probably 15 would be the lowest.
15-year difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be
so you get one my age.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be 50.
I even told my age. I'm not 65 though, but yeah.
15 years. Would you go 15 years up?
No.
You had to do your math real quick.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I was shaking my head, to throw everybody off. No, I wouldn't. 15 years more, man. Woo. That mean they leather.
Oh,
that's a pair of shoes in a suitcase right there. Not for me.
I want to send a shout out to somebody. I want to shout out to my team, BS Concepts, for all my flyers and everything they putting out there for me. I thank you very much. It's a blessing. Thank all the people that call on the wall. They've been a blessing to me. Thank you very much.
Hey man, we've had some phenomenal guests this week.
Oh man, this has been an awesome week.
Yeah, phenomenal guests. And we've been so long without having I'll call them personality celebrities that we kind of forgot that they got stories too.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Nick. What was his name? The first one on Monday.
Monday was Relationship Roundtable.
I'm sorry, Tuesday.
Little rounds.
We had little rounds Tuesday. We had my man Dining yesterday.
Dining Green.
And then last week we had Juliet Jeffers.
Juliet Jeffers.
Yeah. We got more to come, y'all. But one thing for me, man, is that the whole thing that resonated with me with all of these guests, man, was that, and we say this all the time, they've gone through something to get to where they are, and they didn't stop. Resiliency, accountability, and love,
determination, discipline.
Yeah.
And think about it too, what people gotta understand, we ain't born celebrities. Everybody is a regular person.
Right.
To me, you can be a celebrity before anybody know you. It's your mind state.
And again, who said this? I think it was Lil Rounds. No, it was Danny yesterday. He said, once you get to a certain level, everybody always talking about you've changed. And it's not you that really changed. The circumstances change, but it's the people around you that change. They expect more from you now that you're up there. They expect you to be something different than what you are, and you're not.
You know what? I didn't think about it yesterday. I should have said, I should tell them, no, it's the people that ain't around you that change because they mad because they ain't.
Because they ain't there.
Because they ain't there.
And they ain't rolling with you.
Man, but when you doing bad and all that, they right there on your side. It's something else. People they'll stand beside you when you ain't trying to do nothing.
Dude, it's so amazing.
You hear me though? If you ain't trying to do nothing, they'll stand beside you. But when you step out and say, you know what, I gotta do something, it's like, what?
It's a process, bro. You got to learn. All of this stuff that we're doing right now. That's why, after every show, we sit down here and talk, and I'll give you some, because this is another arena for you. I'll give you some pointers, and say, hey, not trying to tell you what to do, but this is what I would do in a situation. We try to make everything conversational. We want to make sure that we don't overwhelm anybody with questions. We talking, we vibing. You know what I mean?
You my brother. Hey, I see. I threw you off. I threw you yesterday. I seen that you had that look in your face, like, oh, Steve been doing his work.
I said we do our background. We check on everything.
Because you saw when I brought that one thing up, you saw how Danny looked at me.
Yeah, I didn't even know about it. I didn't even see it.
How you know about that? Yeah, I know about that because I know about. I go to work.
But yeah, man, we appreciate all of those guests that came on. And as far as that goes, Desiree Lee Brockington, Katina Fields, two of the best publicists out there. They're doing their thing, and we're blessed to be their friends. And they send their people our way when they can.
And we thank them, and let's send a shout out to Coach Scoop. He out there doing his thing. Him and his wife, Dr. Keisha Walker.
I just got to talking to him.
Okay.
Right
with Books and Buckets. Tomorrow is the last day. So hey, a great event.
and I wish I could have cleared my schedule to get there, man. And I told him, I said, we still down. Next year is going to be huge. I told him we still going to be down. We still going to be doing. Let's talk about it once everything is done. When they relax and get back, to normal. Let's talk about what we can do and get it out there. He thanked us for doing what we did with the show and everything. Said it was well attended. He said it was. It's been great, and that's all we wanted, man. Was for at least that to spearhead some change in our hometown.
And I love it, like with the books, and they put it first, and I just love it, books and buckets, because now what's crazy, I remember when you couldn't get in there and shoot no buckets if you ain't got them books.
Yeah.
Now people let buckets topple books, so, and I thank them for what they're doing. It's an honor to even know them and to be thought of as a part of that upcoming for years.
I hope that they got a lot of footage.
Yeah,
that was my biggest concern. Want them to have a lot of footage so they can tell a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, and document the growth.
Oh, benchmarking. We talked about that. Benchmark where you're at right now and see where you're at next year. And if you're not better than next year, we got some work to do. But if you're getting better than next year, we still got work to do. But
I'm better than next.
We're on the right track. We're going up.
I'm better than when the first time I appeared on Dope Living TV, when you let me do an hour show of living with epilepsy.
Mm-hmm.
I am better.
We have to grow, man. We have to grow. Y'all excuse me for leaning, man. I'm so very tired. I've been doing a lot, and thank God that he's given me the ability to do so. And Steve even volunteered to just host the show today, but I said, "Nah, man, we got to do this."
If you're tired, I got you.
I'm dead, but we good. We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
So I can't wait. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna send a video I want you to play. It'll probably be for Monday.
Okay, we got you. For Melanin, what is it? A Steve promo? You hooked it up?
No, it's something we talked about, and you was like, but I told you I was gonna do it.
You gonna do it now?
No, I can't. It ain't nothing I could talk about. It's something I'm doing.
It's a video, right?
It's gonna be a video.
It's going to be a video,
right? It's not. I mean, I might try to do it live.
Okay. All right. Make that happen. Hey, man. Tonight we got Rachel Gary, the
Nuggets.
Got the CEO Nuggets, and I think tonight. Let's dig into her. You know what I'm saying? See who she is. See what she about. We always ask her questions about being a leadership coach and what the leadership coach does and how what she does affects the people as far as their growth. And we've had testimonies from them, but we never asked Rachel a bunch of questions about Rachel.
Who is Rachel?
Yeah, so.
And I think we don't ask, maybe because you've knew her so long, and then within the time that I've knew her and grew to know her, we've got close. So I guess when we have on here, we're trying to help everybody else with them nuggets.
Right.
We're trying to help everybody else with them nuggets. But I feel you. Let's go into our friend today and find out who our friend is, and let her tell us.
Yeah, we're gonna let her tell us, man. But we got some great questions for her. Some that I just said, I figured, people might wanna know. So Rachel, come on. We got you, Rachel. This is about you. So relax, take the leadership coach off, the hat off, and let's get it going, man. Questions like, was there a moment when you almost gave up, or what's one decision that completely, things that made her the person that she is? Yeah, Steve, what let me ask you, man, outside of epilepsy, what challenge have you faced that most people don't know about?
I mean, to put it frankly, it's not an outside of epilepsy because it affects your whole life. Okay. So I can name things that affect me, but the cause of it is epilepsy. It affects me not to drive. It affects me to spend a lot of cash money on Ubers and Lyft. But I do it and I handle it, you know. So I don't let nothing stop me. I can't let it stop me. And you know, at points in time, you have hiccups and I call them speed bumps, you know. At a point in time, even because epilepsy changed my life so early.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's why it's so hard for me to think about it like that, because if I'm going back to think about when I didn't have seizures, 12 years old, 11 years old, 1988. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it is.
You know, only thing I was doing before that was playing baseball at Midtown, running around chasing girls. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, the thing was, within having epilepsy, learning to adapt and still grow within yourself, you know, and not let things affect you. You know, I've had friends that have passed away. I have friends that still live with their parents and they don't take care of themselves. You know, I just actually took an Uber early and met a gentleman and ended up speaking with him as I do. And his mom had epilepsy.
Mm.
And boom, this started into a big conversation. You know, we'll talk. I got some more to talk about with you on that off the air. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I don't think about life without it because it's been that long.
I get it. Hey man, I meant to say this too. Get back to that. So when we had Little Rounds on the show, Little Round, and the name is Lil for real. Lil Rounds, we played her video Stiff Drinks, a portion of the video. Do you know, and this is one thing I gotta say, you know, Facebook, y'all gotta chill out with that. YouTube, all y'all gotta chill out with this. Yes, they did. If you see the person on here, you see the person right there, and I'm playing their video, they've given me permission to play this, okay? So you guys come up with this finding, you want to find me. And so, you know, a lot of other times I just said, okay, whatever. This time I disputed it because I'm like, she's sitting right there.
She's sitting right here.
You know, I had Noel Gordine. He made the song, one of my favorite songs, The River. Had him on the show. I had him say, you have my permission to play this song. And they find me. Now I won that one. I'm going to win this one.
But we didn't even play nothing but a few seconds.
That's what I'm saying. It was like a minute and 18 seconds.
Man.
And I'm like, are y'all serious? What are we doing? It was a fine and a copyright claim. I'm like, so
the person is right here.
I didn't get it, but you know what? It goes back to, you know, whenever we're doing recording artists and all of this stuff, I'm gonna have to do something ahead of time so that I can go ahead on and play this.
Right.
Play their music. But it was, I'm telling you, bro, I was like, y'all gotta be kidding me. And that, you know, in the back of my mind, I said, well, they might do it. So that's why I played it towards the end.
Yeah.
So that the whole show could go on before they cut it off. And because I did it at the end, they didn't cut it off. But they came back with the
fine and
yeah. And I'm like,
copyright.
Whatever, y'all. She's sitting right there. I'm gonna win this one too. So, hey, is what it is.
Anywhere they can try to get it, they trying to get it. But like you say, that's crazy. I mean, y'all watching the show, evidently y'all seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, she's right here. I mean, she's right here for an hour or so.
I didn't get it, man. I didn't get it. I had and you know, I had Garfield from
Shy.
Yeah, he was on here. And I was gonna play the song, a couple of their songs, but I thought about it and I even told him on there. He said, well, no, don't do it. You know, even though it's me, don't even do it. So we didn't play, but it was a great interview anyway, because he's a college professor.
Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that. He's a college professor now.
Yeah. So I don't, you know, These guys are doing their thing after their careers. And Shy is out there trying to tour again too, but it's not all of the original members. I think only 2 of them are original, Garfield and one of the other ones. I don't know who the other name.
Well, I see. You know what? Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Well, man, that is Bone Thugs. I feel like, you know, they truly felt right there that they received their respect, and I think they should have respect. They to me, you got to put Bone Thugs on the level when you put Wu-Tang. People might not want to, but you have to. How many real groups of rappers do you have?
Right.
I mean, there really is the group. You got cliques. You know, to me, Dipset was a clique.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
I never liked Dipset.
I'm not a big Dipset fan either. You know, it wasn't a group.
Yeah, I like Jules. I like them individually, but as a group, nah.
Right. That's why I say they wasn't a group. They were a crew, a clique. Bone Thug were artists.
Yeah.
When Wu-Tang came together, I mean, Dog, come on. You don't have people that can really come together like that and rap. That's why I commend them. Them boys, man, Bone Thugs was something else. People are
not doing it no more. They ain't doing it no more. That's what I'm saying, guys. Look at the past so you can create a future, because these guys are getting older. You can emulate them without copying them. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. No, you know, you can get a group of guys together. You don't have to sound like them or do the same type of music they doing, but get a group of guys together and do. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna grab some people, some local people from all over that I can, and do a cipher. And it's gonna be an R&B cipher.
Who is the greatest rap duo?
Man, look, you got
no. I don't want to go on and think who you gonna think, because I don't want you to name 3, because I could tell from your opening comment you was finna say more than one. I want to think, who do you think is the best duo?
And I'm still gonna do it, but you got so many, man. I gotta name them though. I can't just say one.
I think I probably named a few top that I think. Outkast, UGK.
I was going. UGK is in mine. Outkast is mine. Look at Mobb Deep.
I'm not even. The Mobb Deep was some beasts, but I still think Outkast and UGK. I think Outkast is above all of them. I just think Outkast is the greatest duo.
Outkast was, but don't forget Houdini.
Yeah, but I still think Outkast was the greatest duo ever.
Run DMC.
Yeah, that was 3. It was not 2.
Well, Houdini was 3 too, but we don't count the DJ. Okay, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince. They put some classics out there.
Hey, no, he got the best classic time summer song.
Oh man,
since it came out until it's not out.
Summertime, come on, you know it's time. It's time for summer. It's ready.
And he had fun. And he had fun. And that's you don't see music don't have fun no more. They not having fun. They living the wrong type of fun. They don't even know what fun is.
Look at Heavy D, man. I used to love some Heavy D, man.
Hey, Heavy D. Hey,
how would you feel if I rubbed you down?
Heavy D and the boys. Hey, Heavy D was a bad. Hey, he's a bad boy. I mean, the crews then, like with music, how Lil Round with Queen Latifah and all that. I mean, you know, the music, everything, the times has changed, but we need to get back to some of that music because it was just better. You know, it's so much music I don't even listen to anymore because I tell my son, you don't know what these people saying and what they really, you know what I'm saying? So certain stuff, some people, like you got the music, I think it's the K-pop when they talking Korean or whatever.
Yeah.
I tell my son, don't listen to that in my house. You don't know what they saying or praising. Y'all just doing something to a rhythm. No, man, you don't know what they saying. They could be really saying some derogatory stuff.
But people just, you know, in that vein, man, we, you know, the time we came up in was tremendous musically, but then they started putting stuff like mumble rap in there, whisper rap, all this crazy stuff that made, mumble rap. Then they started filtering it down with the studio, and man, it just got so ridiculous. So you got people like Lil Rounds, got people like what's the rapper we had, that one with
Big John.
Big John. Come on, man, you got people like that are trying to bring back true. And I'm not knocking anybody who's doing, what they're doing now. I'm not knocking all of that, okay? I'm just saying, come on, guys, let's be creative, because that's, to me, that it's just not creative enough for me. We were creative back then.
Yeah, but isn't that when people don't do it for the passion or the love, and they just do it for money?
For the money.
Isn't that what it is? Basically, what they doing, they just doing for money. It's no passion and love in it. They could care less.
So what do you think about like they came up? We used to have, we had LL Cool J, those individual rappers and people like that. Big Daddy Kane, Biz Markie, but now you got Drake, who just killed it for everybody. Kendrick Lamar, who killed it for everybody. You got these individuals. Young. I don't want to say Young Jeezy. Jeezy was decent. What do you think about them? Now, what's his name? Gucci Mane with the orchestra.
I'd say this. I don't believe it was his idea.
Oh, it wasn't.
So, and big shout out to Big Pooch and
Pooch, yeah.
Diamond Entertainment. What he doing? I think what he doing is awesome. I think what he doing is getting people out to feel good again. And see too, when you get up and get dressed like that, you ain't really trying to go out and get into no mess.
Bro, you should have seen the way they were dressed. Everybody had on, the women had the long dresses with the extremely high. They had the splits all the way up to their chest.
I seen the video, the footage. I wish I could have made it up there. I would have went, but
I was there. And
you went.
I didn't go per se. I get a few perks, but and the guys were there, tuxedos, man, gold. It looked like the Pimp of the Year contest for real. But they was clean. They were clean.
When I was up there a few days before, I was at BJ's around the corner from you, and he was telling me, "Cuz, what should I get to wear? Cause see, they used to shoot. They was really. They got dressed, and what Pooch is doing is awesome. And he's going all around doing it, putting it together, and it shows the talent that some of these artists truly have, because you have to have talent to perform to that orchestra. I'm gonna get
Pooch on here.
You know what? That's it. Yes.
I'm going to get Pooch on here. Shout out to Bobby Struction, BS. What is it called? BS
Concepts. Thank y'all for everything y'all doing. Awesome team.
Shout out to everyone watching who's being stirred to get and shine bright. You can do it all night long. You can do it. Thank you, Bobby. Yeah. Woo, bro. I'm fading. Come on, Rachel. Where you at?
Come on, man. You okay? Hey, what you think about these NBA trades? LeBron making like he got the whole world waiting.
He going to Cleveland.
Huh?
He going to Cleveland. He going. I wouldn't either, but that's
if he want a ring.
Go to Golden State.
No.
Huh?
They all go. They not all gonna be healthy at the end of the year next year.
Who?
If Golden State.
Come on now.
Only place he can go get a ring at out of them teams, and that I'm thinking, my opinion, is Philadelphia. After they made the move they made. Come on, man. This mean we ain't got to play Embiid to February after the All-Star break. Tyrese Maxey is a bad little dude. But, they ain't had a little dude there since Iverson like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a bad dude. You got the young boy they drafted last year, VJ Edgecombe, and you add Jaylen Brown to this?
Dude, but the Bulls, they
ain't got nothing that they finna do with this year.
They got the one guy who can change that whole team around.
They got him. They do got him. But I will tell you this.
I'm talking about Michael Jordan. He coming back.
Hey, I'm gonna shout out to Jalen Washington, hometown talent, playing for the Chicago Bulls Summer League team. You know, they play tomorrow night. Y'all watch them on Prime. We hope you do your best. We hope you make it. We want to see you make it. Jalen Washington, shout out.
Yeah. Again, hometown got some people doing some great things. Shout out Eugene German. He's in Gary right now. Eugene German doing some huge things. You know, he just proved that you don't have to go to the NBA to make it. Okay. No. He's out there in overseas doing his thing. He did China. I think he's done somebody else too. He's done, and right now he's doing he did the Puerto Rican League as well. And if you go on YouTube, everybody trying to get at him. Everybody trying to play him one-on-one. All right. Oh. Eugene, man, look, you talking about
what school did he go to?
21st Century.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You talk about he got the first jersey to hang up in there. They got a picture of him.
I know the young man that you're talking about now. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that dude, man.
He was on that state title team, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Right.
And I actually did the first little documentary on him when he was still he was a senior in high school, going to graduate, get ready to go off. I spent the day with him at the gym, went to his father was still alive at that time. Invited me to the house. I saw where his father was training him. I even put an old video of him in the backyard. His father bought 2 courts, 2 hoops.
Yeah.
And he used to make them, and used to drill them out there, okay? Saw a little bit of Eugene with them handles. And then I saw him through the years as well, before I did that documentary on him. Okay, it was called, if y'all want to go see it, it's on YouTube. Got a whole lot of views on it too. It's Eugene German Family Values, I think it's called, something like that. It's on YouTube. Y'all go check it out, okay? This is the man before he tried out for the NBA and before he became a superstar overseas. Right now, nobody can touch it. And you talk about Stephen Curry, this dude can pop a 3 anywhere, man. Anywhere. Effortlessly. He ain't up trying to dunk and do all that stuff.
He likes Steph Curry.
Dude, to me, seriously, he's better as far as that 3-point. Now, I don't know if the caliber of talent out there overseas is as tough as the NBA. And I'm looking at him, and yeah, it is. It's tough, okay? But
depends on where you're playing, because they got some them boys over there in France and some of them places is.
He was on a Chinese team for a few years actually, but let's keep it 100. A 3-point shot is a 3-point shot. Everybody can't hit a 3-point shot.
Everybody can't hit
consistently. His shit is consistent.
Right. He can shoot.
He's a shooter. But that's a conversation. We call this portion of the show the conversation. We just talk about anything and everything that comes on our mind. All right. And if my words are slurred, it's because I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things. Keep my eyes open and talk. So.
You're all right, man. You're all right. That's why we're gonna let Coach Rachel explain her and tell us about her.
We're gonna do that. Speaking of which, there she go. What up, Ray?
Oh. Hey there. How we doing?
Hey, Coach.
Tired. I'm tired.
You said tired. Why are we so tired? First, let's make sure we first give homage. I don't come here every week to just talk. I have an opportunity to talk to the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees. Yes, it is in the corner, but I want to make sure every single time that I come here, I pay homage to the platform that has the illustrious individuals who have over 1,500 shows in the belt. We at 2,000 almost by now. I know we there.
Yeah, we got, I done lost count at the 50.
We're going to be at 2,500 when we had that 1,000 show.
Now think about it, though.
Steve needs to stop.
The Stark Show invited us to celebrate with them with their 500 show.
You said no.
No. Gina said she couldn't make it at the time that he wanted to do it. So we got to do it another time. Right? I ain't having Gina mad at me.
Oh God.
But we got, tonight we do have the leadership coach, Rachel Gary. And Rachel, we wanted to get into you. I'm sounding drunk as hell. But then we wanted to get to you.
Hold on. What you been doing before you got on this show? I got to make sure at the end of the day that I am not an advocate of people being inebriated, but he is inside of his house, so he is safe.
I don't drink.
Greg, we know. Greg, you ain't never had a drink in your life, am I right?
Nope.
You said that the other day, and somebody asked me, was he serious? I said, yes, he's serious.
Yeah, he's serious.
I don't drink.
But he could have had some cough syrup, and when you're not used to drinking cough syrup, no, I'm gonna be honest, I don't drink either, and I have never drank. But if I have some cough syrup, I'm sleepy. I mean, I'm like euphoric. I'm telling you every single time. So
you sipping on that scissor.
I'm trying to keep the
legitimately, Steve.
I'm just.
That's what they sip on.
Yep.
It ain't nothing but what they drink. What they sipping on that scissor. They like cough syrup.
Hey Steve, you see the moms, man. I'm getting it, boy. I'm getting it.
Are you in the gym? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm in the gym for real. Me and my son.
I say this: we need to do accountability so we can all, because I'm getting back at going to the gym.
Oh yeah, it's on now. This season, so I'm gonna have that winter body. I ain't gonna have a summer body. I'm gonna have a winter body. Okay.
You're gonna have that next summer body.
Yeah, it'll be ready.
Well, I'm trying to set up to have that 50-year-old birthday body. That's all
Let's
I'm
go.
looking for.
Let's go.
Come
Let's
on,
go.
Steve. So what you doing, Steve?
What?
What kind of workout you got going on?
Oh, nothing. Don't give me the line, dude. I walk about 2 miles a day though.
I'm gonna say, because you used to walk every day.
I do about 2 miles a day.
Okay, so he not sitting around. He's still making it happen.
Oh yeah, I do. I get my walking in. I get that exercise in.
Absolutely.
So look, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
I know. I was just gonna say these legs ain't gonna never stop working.
Let's make it happen, man. So we want to get Rachel this time, instead of saying these strategies and everything you talk about, we want to know, Rachel. We got questions for you about Rachel.
Well, first off, you guys know I'm an open book. So you can ask any question possible. I will answer it as transparently as possible. I'm an open book.
Okay. Now she said it, Steve. Okay, so you've been on a lot of podcasts. People have interviewed you and this and that. Okay, what is one question that you wish an interview would ask, but they never do?
I don't know. People ask some of the strangest questions, so I don't think there's been a question that I wish they have asked. Or I mean, this is a question that people ask, but I don't think they ask it thoroughly. They always ask me what made me start doing coaching, as opposed to what makes me think I'm qualified to be a coach. A lot of times people don't ask that question that way because or ask, a lot of people will ask, well, what are your credentials? But they don't ever ask what makes you believe that you're qualified to help other people. And I think that's a question I think that people should ask.
Yeah.
Some people don't ask it because they don't know how. And you just said it. They try to ask it, but they don't know how.
Well, see, it could be, you can misconstrue what she won't. Rachel's not gonna misconstrue, but you can misconstrue that question.
Right.
When you ask that question, so I get it, but still, if you really want to know something, you a closed mouth don't get fed.
Yeah, I mean, it was like one of the questions where there was a young lady who was talking about me using AI, and I really wish. I mean, I even know which young lady it was. If the young lady will just come on and we have a conversation, and she asked me about a document, and then we could have a whole conversation about what went into the thought process. So I think that a lot of people do a lot of speculation and they run. I'm not hiding from anything. So since I'm not hiding, I'm very transparent.
Right.
Yeah, I like that you said that. A lot of people do. They hide. They say what they got to say. They throw it out there and then they don't say nothing else. Okay, they don't want to hear your answer.
They didn't go like that. That's what they do.
That's crazy.
They peek and see.
But that's okay. That's okay because thing is, it's not going to diminish who you are and what you do. Let me ask you this. You're doing a lot. You're doing an awful lot, and I think every time that we get over here, it's something else that you're doing. So, what's something that you are working on that people haven't heard about yet?
I have a project that is coming out in 2027. I'm going to be tapping 7 to 10 people over the next 6 months. So I can't speak about the project currently. However, just be prepared. The 7 people I'm tapping you guys because I feel that you are the best in your field. So I do have a project that will be started in the middle of 2027. A great project, and it'll be part of a global platform. So the people I will be speaking to will be people who I plan to go global with.
Okay. All right, y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Absolutely. Stay locked in. Look into guys. If you're somebody who's an expert in your field, marketing, business, sales, things of leadership. I'm gonna drop it out there about the seven categories I'm looking for. And if you believe you are expert, let me see.
That's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. Yeah. Always thinking, always forward thinking, always progressing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always, as my mentor says, we're always somewhere mind mapping, or we're thinking about thinking.
Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go.
She said something yesterday that it was so dead on. She said, my focus got focused. And I was like, because a lot of people are focused, but they're focused on a lot of things. But my focus is focused on one thing.
Okay, cool. So you're doing a lot of stuff to help people with your master class, and once that's done, I know that you probably react then and say, well, what did you think? Was this helpful to you or whatever? Okay, but let me ask you: when people, what do you hope people feel after they interact with your work?
No matter what I do. This is something that is about my legacy. I want anyone who's met me to leave better than they came. And that's anybody at any interaction. If I even meet you at an intersection and you don't even know my name, I want you to leave better than when you came. I have a tendency to let people out. I don't cut people off in traffic just because I want to make sure that, I want to live that adage. Mm-hmm. So I live that adage in everything that I'm doing. Like someone said to me yesterday that they felt I didn't want to see them win. And it was a reactive statement. However, when they said it, I made mention. I said, everybody who I interact with, I want to see them win. And if you don't feel I want to see you win, you're talking to someone, you should never speak to someone that doesn't want to see you win. And that's what I said to them. I wanted them to be introspective with it, but don't speak to me if you think I don't want you to win. I'm a firm believer in that.
Makes plenty of sense. So
I would love to hear her reaction or their reaction from that. I would have loved to hear that.
She's still thinking. Still thinking. Because there's one thing about me. I always want to see people win. And I want to say this as well. Sometimes someone believes they're winning in a circumstance or within an arena, and you want people to support you in an arena, and that arena doesn't align with their message, and it's okay. That doesn't mean they don't support you. It just means they're not supporting you in the way that you want them to.
And then, like you said, they think they in the arena when they really in a pantry closet. You can't jump into, just to arena, and some people ain't equipped for it.
Correct.
Yeah, that makes sense too. So what Rachel, what would be one decision that completely changed your life?
Ooh, my wife.
I knew you were gonna say that, but go ahead.
And I say this with utmost respect, and I don't say this because we're still together. I say that me making the decision that she was the one, and her making the decision that I was the one, it changed my life forever. I have become a better person because of it, and not just because of our conversation, not just because of us being together, but because of those conversations of reminding me of who I am when I'm having those moments of doubt. Those conversations, because she's very subtle, but my wife has this subtle way of getting you to do what you know you should be doing anyway.
Have mercy.
Yeah, she is very good at that. And when I didn't have the patience to do certain things, I've learned about patience being with her. So I would say without a shadow of a doubt, I would nowhere near be who I am today without her. So there's many people who be like, well, this person is the one who changed my life. She legitimately gave me an opportunity to just be very free with who I was, and also silently guiding.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I remember, because again, Rachel and I used to work together a long time ago, and I'm not gonna tell the story.
All right.
All right, but I can tell you this: as far as the change go, and for her defining that Marie was the difference, I'm a living witness of how she changed when she met that woman. All right, seriously. So hey, ain't no lies here, y'all. Ain't no lies here.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, sometimes, like, now will I say that our relationship has always been, it's always the best of relationships. We have our challenges, but our challenges always come where we have a conversation about those challenges. Sometimes she's right, sometimes I'm right, and sometimes neither of us are right. So we can walk away from that conversation and neither one of us be right and still feel that we were seen and heard. When I don't feel seen, I talk about not being seen. When she doesn't feel seen and heard, she talks about those things. When the only time we ever have an issue is when we don't speak about things that are going on.
When the communications is not
when the lines of communication start breaking down. But my wife, she's a very quiet individual, which means that she speaks when she feels like it. Right. I'm a very vocal individual. I'm going to speak whenever I think it's time. Right now I'm talking. Tomorrow I'm going to talk. But sometimes it's sitting with your thoughts. And that I learned from being with her. Having those moments of patience, those moments of forethought. And actually being still with yourself, because just because I'm thinking it doesn't mean I have to always say it.
Right. Go ahead, Steve.
No, I'm listening. I'm listening to Coach.
So as I said, the coach. So I tell you, I always say the coach has a coach. My wife has been my coach since we met. I tell her it all the time. I used to have a phrase I used to use. What would she think? What would she do?
Mm-hmm.
Because she has, as I said, she has a very subtle way of getting people who, I don't care what position you are in a company, where you are in the world, she has a very subtle way of getting you to do what is right or what is necessary. And it's a trait that I didn't have. And I was like, how does she do it? So I was trying to model. I was like, okay, what would she be thinking? You know what I'm saying? And she'll tell you, I call on the phone, hey, what would you think in this situation? And sometimes, and I told you that people think that book smarts and intelligence are synonymous, and they're not.
Yeah.
They're not. Her and I both have two different forms of intelligence, and the intelligence that she has always makes me better.
And you know something you said, Coach. You said something that was so great, and this is what we have to realize too. And we have to talk about this on Relationship Roundtable. In a relationship, there's two people. You just hit it on the head. Sometimes ain't neither one of us right.
That's right. Absolutely.
See, sometimes people feel like since it's only two of us, one of us gotta be right. No, sometimes both of us are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And you hit that on the head, Coach. When you said that, I was just like, she got that one.
No, yeah, because I mean, it's true. Because we have to also think about this, that each of us are, everyone in life is seeing life through their paradigm. So I don't care. We could both be in the same room. Like I use my siblings, for instance. All of us were raised in the same house, but we saw that life differently. And we took from it different things. We still had the same things happen, but what I took from it, what my baby sister took from it, what my baby brother took from it, and what my youngest sibling took from it are totally different things.
Yeah,
I truly understand that, because I have four siblings. It's four of us, and we all grew up in the same house. But in all reality, we all, like you say, that same, but that little bit of different, because we, you know. Everyone is their own individual.
Correct. Right. And we're seeing life because there's also experiences that we had that weren't in the house. So those experiences shape you.
Right.
And so in a relationship, you have the life you that shaped you. Then the life that you guys start building together. Yes. Then the mindset that you guys are creating together. And all of those things are going at the same time. While you're still dealing, a lot of people are still dealing with trauma from being from childhood. And we're expecting that we're moving through those things.
Right.
And sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't. And that's true, because I had a conversation with a young man, shout out to Cali, and he had some things that he spoke to me about, and he was still dealing with it. He's 32 years old, but he's still dealing with stuff from single digit ages, you know?
Yeah.
And men go through it just like women go through it.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate what you just said, Steve, that men go through it as well. There's a lot of times that people separate that, and you can't separate that. Men might not speak, as we were just talking about being vocal. Just because you're not vocal about it doesn't mean it isn't happening. And then on the same token, men have also been taught to be strong through things. And then you have women who have been taught you are supposed to be strong, as opposed to thinking that speaking about your feelings is making you weak. And to me, there is strength in speaking about how you feel. That vulnerability there's strength in that.
If you can't,
go ahead. What we say, Steve?
I mean, you'll corrupt your inside if you just let it'll eat you all the way from the inside out.
Which is happening. Because think about it, there's a lot of people who do not handle situations until they get in their 30s and 40s and 50s. That means 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. You've been dealing with a problem that has now turned your heart cold, your emotions cold, and it has stopped you to being able to communicate.
Yeah.
And then that means you have to really learn those skills to be able to have a good relationship. Like when you guys talk about a relationship roundtable, I hate that I be missing it some Mondays because I want to hear. Because there's always so much insight in what is being said. Because a relationship is not just about romantic relationship. They're friendships, partnerships, all kinds of ships. So at the end of the day, I think that people think relationship, the first thing you think is romantic.
Yeah.
And it's not the case.
And that's why I always say too, we got to train how we used to think, and we have to learn how to think correctly.
Love that, Steve. Love that.
Because where we come from, we're really not taught the correct means of thinking, and that's just it. You know, we come from places where, just like you used the term before, Greg, where some places, like where we come from, they may say hustle, but then you grow up in a place where I live at now, and it's just businessmen, and in pure honesty, they doing the same thing.
Right.
You know, so it's growth. You know, just like I was speaking to the young man, and he told me it was where we live at. He's from Cali, so he's like, man, this is so different. So different. He like, I seen people walking down the walk thing. I don't know about that. I say because we come from places where we barely can walk to the corner store.
Alabama.
He like, I got a gun, but he like, but I don't carry it. I say, you shouldn't have to carry it. I say, this is what people don't understand. Your house is more than the building and the structure that you live in.
Mm-hmm.
Your house is the community that you live in. Your home is that individual house. So if you're just comfortable in there, you're in the wrong surroundings. You shouldn't. We should not have to get a gun and put it on our hip to walk outside. Our train of thought has been corrupted like that.
Yeah. Rachel,
Yeah,
I got one more question. I got one more question to ask you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Some people, you know, because you're a success. Keep it a buck, okay? You built a company, you built a brand, you got to a certain level and point. People for your success, what part of that journey that you're going through do they never see?
Whoo! The hustle, as you just got through mentioning. Everyone sees me on the screen. They see me that I'm doing events. They don't see the hustle. Now, I'll use, for instance, like I drive Lyft. For all the promotion you guys see out there, I drive Lyft. Promotion costs you thousands of dollars a week. So we're talking about, so anytime you see my ads, that's $50 a day that I'm putting those ads out there.
Yeah.
Now, it goes to this. The hustle means that, for me, means that I'm constantly reinventing, paying attention of what works, what didn't work. Right now, we're revamping the whole brand and how it looks on Instagram. On Instagram and LinkedIn, as I told you guys last week, you'll start seeing content changing. And it's not that I'm changing. I'm just stepping into who I already am.
Yeah.
Because what I have been doing for the last 3 years is speaking from where I was, as opposed to where I am and where I'm growing towards. So it is great that everyone knows the backstory about the things that have happened in my life. But let's step into what makes me a good coach, what makes me a good leader, and why do I profess to be a leader as opposed to a manager or just a coach? So it is really stepping into that and having those corporate conversations with corporations who hire people who do not give them the leadership skills that are necessary to grow within an organization. So it's making sure that at this point, I step into who I am and who I'm becoming as opposed to who I was.
Exactly. Because you knew me then don't mean you know me now.
And you said that before, Steve.
I always say it.
Yeah, I know. And I always think it to myself that there's people who knew me that don't really know me.
Yeah. I think that's all over too, man.
Yeah.
Rachel, man, we appreciate you coming through, hanging out with us. We always get fed, okay? But we wanted to talk about you and your journey and who Rachel is. And I hope everybody out there can understand who she is. And now you'll even get a better understanding of why the CEO Mastermind is so successful and it's changing lives. So thank you for all that you do, Rachel. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. I appreciate you and all that you do. All of the things, all of us, I say this, we all started somewhere. And when I come on Dope Living TV, I have the pleasure to talk to my brothers. And a brother who has been talking to me for 20 years and reminding me of who I am. So I appreciate when I talk to Steve, when I talk to Gina, when I had those conversations, it is always a remembrance of who you are and stepping into that.
Absolutely.
So I feel with the utmost gratitude for any and everything that has transpired over this past 3 years and for the next stage that is to come. Because we're all elevated. Steve has got those, come on, melanin and marriage. He's got
epilepsy enlightenment.
Epilepsy enlightenment. I mean, he's mentoring and having a conversation with young men. Because the conversation, I guarantee you, Steve was dropping gems. That was the whole reason they were having the conversation.
Definitely.
Because that's the kind of person he is. He's a mentor, and when you talk to him, you feel that.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I have the deepest pleasure to come here every week and share the mic, share the live with two incredible gentlemen. It's
our pleasure, honestly, because to see the growth every week is something different, okay? But to see your growth as a brand, it's tremendous. And a lot of people don't get into what you're doing or practicing. I'm not saying that you got to buy into everything that Rachel does, but if you sit back and listen, it's always something that's going to create that light bulb to come up. Okay, man, it's like, yeah, I could use that. So thank you, Rachel. And you know what? I'm dead right now. But I want to be uplifted. So give me that exercise, man.
So I want to say this. Greg hit something on the head. There's one thing every single time that I come here or anywhere that I want you guys to remember, that the greatness is in you. You have the ability, you have every day to make a decision if you're stepping into it. If you guys have not already been watching, I am having an event on Sunday at the Blackstone Library. So on the 12th at 1:30 p.m., I'm gonna drop the link for you guys. It is a free workshop. We will be talking clarity to clients. Guys, in business, we have to be clear about who we serve and how we serve. We're going to be breaking it down with actionable steps that allow you to find success with your ideal client that is looking for what you actually can serve. Get locked into that workshop on Sunday, July 12th at the Blackstone Library. I dropped the link in there for you guys to register. You must register. The gentleman is not going to let you in otherwise. You must register for the event. So I want you guys to stay locked into your greatness. Stay moving forward on things that you are, goals that you have in place. Those goals only become reality with action. Faith and action brings reality. And until next week, right here on Dope Living TV, where I will be speaking with the National Black Radio Hall of Fame inductees, I want y'all to stay focused on your growth and be always on and in action and be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You. See you next week right here on Dope Living TV.
That's what it does. That's what it does. Steve, what you got, man?
Hey, Coach Rachel, hey, great show. Send a shout out to Greg for even connecting me with Coach Rachel. I thank you. It was one great connection in my life. And shout out to all the July birthdays in my family, my sisters, my mom, heavenly birthday, my son's mom, everybody. Shout out to BS Concepts for doing everything they're doing for me. And like I say every day, God is love and love is God.
Yep. And today, this Thursday, it's a little bit tiring for me because I've been on the road I've been running. But we always get fed on Thursdays with my little sis Rachel and those CEO nuggets. So thank you, Rachel, again for coming through. Steve, we don't have.
I appreciate being here.
We ain't got a show tomorrow. No, we'll see everybody Monday.
I'll be in bed for 3 days now. Okay.
Yeah, right. He gonna probably be in a different bed in a different state each day. Or you gonna get to sit still for 3 days?
Man, I'm sitting still, bro. I can't. I'm telling you, it's hard to even hold my head up right there. Y'all notice I've been.
Call him tomorrow. Let's see.
I hope you do. I hope you do get some rest. But
I mean, sometimes you need to. I said this. A good friend of mine had a very a near-death experience over the last week. I tell everyone at the end of the day, we only get one life. Live it. That's rest when your body says rest.
Yeah, and understand, like you said, when it say rest, because if you don't rest when your body say rest, your body go shut
it's gonna
down,
rest anyway,
and it ain't go tell.
And quit eating all them bologna sandwiches out there, y'all. It's gonna be all good.
Stop frying them and put the mustard. That's just too much salt.
Right now, I'm staring at a block of bologna and some cheese and some, but I ain't gonna eat it. I'm good. I'm going to bed. Man, thank you guys for tuning in this week. Again, we have some great shows. It gets even better next week. All right. So until Monday, this is Dope Living TV Live. Peace.
One more thing.
What?
Hey,
I almost pressed the button.
This is what we learned from this week. You could do anything with $40 and a dream.
$40. Everybody had $40, man.
Everybody had $40 and a dream.
It was that, man. Okay, but again, that's inspiration. That's what we do here at Dope Living TV Live, especially when we come in on Thursdays and get this knowledge from Rachel Gary. All right. That's it. Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys on Monday. All right. Peace. I'm trying to press the button. I can't even press the button.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get moving. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Oh. Dope Living TV. Oh.